If you want to quit your 9 to 5, should you start a YouTube channel? I am not going to make you wait for the answer. I'm just going to tell you straight up the answer, which is kind of a little bit in the middle. First off, if you have ever thought about starting a YouTube channel ever, whether it is to quit your 9 to 5 or not, I am absolutely an advocate that you should start a YouTube channel. It will change your life. YouTube changed my life and so many lives of other people, and it will change your life whether you get a bunch of subscribers and followers or whether you get none, just because you were able to start something and follow through on it, and that will transform your life. So in that sense, yes, you should start a YouTube channel. But if you are looking to leave your 9 to 5, do I think you should start a YouTube channel solely? No. Because if you are trying to leave your job and you are trying to get a lifestyle of more freedom, that looks maybe like lifestyle freedom, and you want the freedom of a day-to-day and you want day-to-day freedom, but really you're gonna need that supported by financial freedom. And starting a YouTube channel, let me tell you from experience and from every single other person that has been on this journey, well, not every person, but like 98% of people will tell you that YouTube is a grind and that they did not become overnight successes on YouTube. In order to leave your 9 to 5 and transition into your own business or your own thing, you need to make money consistently. That is the only real way that most people are going to feel comfortable leaving their 9 to 5, and YouTube is not going to give that to you. If you want to start a YouTube channel, I think that you absolutely should while you're in your 9 to 5 and stay consistent with it, but you need to start something else outside of that as well. For example, you could start selling services, you could start selling products. For me, for example, I started like 8.5 years ago now freelancing. I was freelance writing emails for different businesses, and I've scaled since then. I became an agency, I started coaching people, and I have many online businesses. You know, if you're interested in leaving your 9 to 5 and starting an online business, you should definitely message me. I'll leave my Instagram handle below. You can DM me. But that is how I started making money and how most people start making money online. You need to sell something in order to actually bring in income. And of course, in order to sell something, you need to have something to sell, which is actually way easier than you might think. There's a lot of things that you could teach someone, for example, and that is not going to cost you any money. It's just going to cost your time of sitting on a Zoom call, let's say, and teaching someone. And at this point, you might be like, what do I have to teach? What do I have to offer? Trust me, if you are in a 9 to 5, you have something to offer. If you are working a job, that means that you know something in particular that someone else doesn't know because they have never worked that job. For example, I've had so many people in the healthcare industry come to me and say they want to leave their job and that they want to start maybe coaching people, coaching nurses into starting their own businesses, or coaching nurses on how to write emails for the healthcare industry. Like, there is so much. If you're curious, check out my other videos. I have lots of videos on how to identify things like that, or just message me. But first, you gotta identify what it is you're gonna offer. Then, of course, you do need people to offer it to. So that's where I think people get caught up and they're like, should I start a YouTube channel because then I can grow my audience? And that audience is one in which you can sell to. YouTube is so powerful. It is, in my opinion, one of, if not the most powerful social media platform. You will have an extremely engaged audience on there versus the other platforms. However, it is so much more difficult to grow a large audience on YouTube than to grow a large audience on Instagram, let's say LinkedIn, Facebook, etc. So, do I think that YouTube is the only way to go? No, it's really important to have a service or a product that you've identified while you are starting your YouTube channel and grow on, let's say, Instagram or another platform. This is all while you were doing your 9 to 5, right? Or if you want to just quit and go ahead, go dive into it, that's fine too. But if you want clients right away, they're not going to come from YouTube, it's going to come from the other platform. For example, Instagram. Let's say you decide, I'm going to do YouTube and I'm going to do Instagram. On Instagram is, of course, where you can promote, just like on your YouTube, what kind of value you bring, what your services are, who you help, why are you qualified to help them. But what you can do on Instagram that is kind of difficult to do on YouTube is that on Instagram, you can go ahead and take the initiative to find your ideal customer who already lives on Instagram, right? So let's take that example of a nurse who is trying to get out of her nursing job and wants to start coaching other nurses on how they can make money on the side, let's say, because you're doing that now, so you know how to do that in some capacity. So that is now what you're trying to offer, that type of coaching on Instagram. You can go on Instagram and you can search up nurses, and they don't just need to be from your specific region. They could be all over the country, all over the world. And you can find them on Instagram and you can engage in conversation with them. And because you're doing that, their eyeballs are going to be on you, and you can convert them to a call, and then that call, you can convert them into a client. Obviously, it is easier me just saying it than it actually is in process, but if you are curious about basically how to get calls and how exactly what to say to people on calls, again, I have lots of videos on that, so check out my channel, and also just let me know down below in the comments what specifically you would like me to talk about, because if you did not notice, by the speed and the way I am talking in this video, I have so much to say on this topic, and I have so much knowledge around this topic because this is something I am very passionate about, and I've been in the industry for a very long time. And you should follow my Instagram if you haven't, because that is where I grew and where I get the most of my clients from, and it's a good Instagram to copy as well. Now, while you are doing this, while you are doing outreach to people on Instagram, on other platforms, which I know might sound scary, but it is necessary and not salesy if you do it the right way, in which you are just engaging with them and making them feel good. And if they say they're not interested, stopping, right? You're not trying to be pushy or anything like that. And if you're curious on a script about that, you can just, again, DM me the word script and I will send you a script so you know how to do that. While you're doing this, you can grow your YouTube channel, right? And eventually your YouTube channel will get to a place where it's big enough where you can launch your services and your products on there, and people will actually buy from you, which is so amazing. But that is going to be down the road. So to conclude, if I wanted to quit my job, my 9-to-5, and I wanted to have a life of financial and lifestyle freedom, would I start a YouTube channel? Personally, the answer for me is yes, because I absolutely love talking on this channel. I love my community, and I just love the idea of having a YouTube channel, so I would. But it comes with a caveat that that is not the only thing I would be doing, because it is too long and it is too, not uncertain, but just it's a long game, and there's a lot of learning that goes into it. So that is not the only thing I would do. I would do the YouTube channel along with pitching my services of something I've created to people on a new platform, which for me would be Instagram. And once I got a couple clients, they should become consistent clients and give me referrals, because I'm offering something of great value to them. And that is how I'm going to replace my income, quit my 9-to-5, and be able to focus even more on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this. I hope this provided value. Please let me know in the comments if it did. And don't forget to subscribe, but specifically hit the notification bell so you are notified. Don't you want to hear from me when I post? I post consistently. I'm growing. I love you guys. I'm like hyper right now. This was my, I don't know what to do after this video. Anyways, I will see you soon. In fact, I should see you very soon when you click on this video. And I know you're gonna love this video, because if you liked this video and you made it this far, which is like quite far at this point, then you absolutely will like this video. So check it out, and I will see you there. Bye.